Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Nintendo.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
Welcome to Eternal Darkness. I am super excited to finally record a Let's Play of this. I have been meaning to do so. I don't know how long, probably since I first started the channel, something around then. And yeah, I'm super excited to finally do so. I have semi-played the game before. I think I maybe made it less than halfway. But I don't remember a lot. And I really hope I will finally see the credits of this game sooner or later. So let us start.
Flesh, bone, bound together with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago. Before time, before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist. I am also dead. This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless, their time once again near. Whether by fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
And that is us. I mean, kind of. And we are Immediately booted into the game. And yeah. Oh, there's someone in the background. Oh, they got me, Hello, guys. Nope. Nope, no, don't shoot the wall, No, turn around. Oh.
Remember me, Alex.
Hello?
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Inspector LaGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
Ah, Miss Roivas. I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Of course. This way. But I must warn you, it's not a pleasant sight. I'm afraid there's not much to see.
That's quite a bit to see.
Is that your grandfather, Edward?
Yes, it's him. He's wearing our family ring.
He's just chilling there, drinking his drink.
I don't understand. Why are you showing me this? Can't you check dental records or something? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. Ah, none of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. Ugh, we don't have a single clue.
Well, you better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
So, we are now 2 weeks later, shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police. Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. If there was a tie to his past and possibly a tie to his murderer, it would be here. So, and now we can actually freely explore the mansion, and the game is very, very dark. In, at least in these parts here, this function allows the manipulation of inventory items within the current room. This function allows the current character to ready a weapon. This function allows the examination of objects within the inventory. So right now we only have a key. Press LOR, pressing LOR allows switching back and forth between sections within the interface. Right, we are on original hardware. This is the OG game spinning in my Wii. There's a skeleton staring at us on the left side. That's also quite creepy. And obviously the sound design is phenomenal in this game. But yeah, I've never finished the game. I played a couple of the scenarios. Let me quickly... I already tried to put the... Oh no, wait. That's it's getting a bit better. Oh, that's okay. Wait. It's getting a tiny bit better. I cannot like pull the contrast up all the way, right? Oh, although I mean. We can see a bit more now. That's what you, yeah, that's just how it was back in the days. Our TVs were different. Okay, now we can actually see a bit, yeah. Okay. So we have a key and we need to find clues about our grandfather's murder. Here we have an old clock. A beautiful carriage clock, the hands appear to be stuck, yet the clock continues to tick with the time permanently set to 3:33. There's a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. Should Alex look at the key? Yeah, sure. Alex picks up the desk clock and pulls the key from it. However, there's something odd about the key. It isn't for winding it at all. It looks like a dresser key. Okay. So we have the dresser key. What about the key that we have here? So again, I don't really remember anything. Second floor key though. Okay. Yeah. I don't really remember anything. Portraits of the ancestral rovers line the foyer walls. Their faces reveal a dark, brooding edge. There's something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. So I guess that's a great-grandfather, maybe? Great-great-grandfather? Okay, where do we start? It is late evening, I would assume. The last weak rays of sunlight fired the shroud of darkness. It lends an eerie feel to the last few weeks' events. As the sun sets, Alex will be alone in this house, with nothing but the spirits of old for company. That's nice. So we obviously have the big door. The call of the mansion beckons to Alex, drawing her back to uncover the family secrets it hides. Alex will not leave until she has learned what happened to her grandfather. I think the body is actually gone by now. So yeah, I will try to take this slow, because the last time I played that, and also pretty much the first time I actually played the game, I streamed it. And that was really, really hard to pay attention to the lore, to the game. Right, and I should mention the entire Let's Play is pretty much pre-recorded if you are watching it with a daily upload. So by the time this sees the light of day, I will have already finished the game. But if you are like watching this a lot later with all the uploads already ready, then I hope 2027 is treating you very well. So, portraits of the ancestral rovers line the foyer walls, their faces. Oh wait, we that's the same. That is the same. I think the phone is ringing later. You know what? We're gonna start with that room here. Oh, I can punch. So I can punch with A. I can aim, I don't know what that is. With R here. The rest, C is not doing anything either. Okay. So yeah, I will play this slowly so that I can actually immerse myself a little bit into the lore. And yeah, I know that there's a huge Eternal Darkness community still. And I know that there's a lot more to the lore of the game than just like what we see in the game, what the game touches, the surface. So please keep that coming in the comments. So I would love to know more about all of the lore behind the game. I find it fascinating, like the whole psychology, horror, and the whole theme is brilliant. A wooden plug is fastened to the door, taking the place of the lock. A colored sigil is carved into the wood above a wide slot. The slot is just wide enough to insert a narrow blade. So I think we get a... sword here later. Or isn't there a crow somewhere? Or am I making that up? Who put the fire on, Alex? Was that you? I hope so. I certainly hope so. Is that a kitchen? A mini kitchen in the dining room? But besides that, there doesn't seem to be a lot in that dining room here. Okay, so... that makes sense. Okay, where are we? Piano room. A grand piano stands here, awaiting the hands of a decent musician. Unfortunately, Edward never really lived up to that description, and as such, the piano fell into disuse. I don't know who disuse is. So that basically means Edward inherited the mansion, right? And that piano here has been in family's hands for generations. He was just not the musician. So I'm pretty sure we do something later with the piano. Okay. Maybe we can do something with that later. The illustration features a collection of strange lined designs related to each other in a cyclical manner. There appears to be some significance to it, but it isn't particularly evident. Very likely also something we can play around with later. The table is set for one. Alex's grandfather. Edward's private nature meant that he never had many visitors, and this is the lonely evidence of it. I wonder what happened to her parents. I don't think I know that. All I know is that there's pretty much a curse on the family. So before we're... Can I like run by the... Oh yeah, okay, that is what L1 is for. Okay. Is that the room where he died? Well, that's not the room. A brass frame mirror is set into the wall. The mirror's direction can be adjusted by means of two crankshafts set below it. A curious device. Is it related to the telescope in some way? Should Alex adjust the mirror? Sure. Okay, I can't do anything here. A globe cradled in a wooden frame. Its glossy surface is painted in the likeness of an ancient map. A lens is situated in the northern hemisphere above a label that reads, "There be dragons here." Where in the northern hemisphere, though? Are we going to like Scotland? Some dragons? Nah, you can't really tell what that is. So... Does anything change, though? Maybe I need to have some more information about the observatory. Was that changing when I play around with that? No, okay. At least not visibly. Not visibly. And here we have another mirror that we need to adjust. Oh! Okay, something happened. Maybe I need to adjust them in a specific order. Well, I actually didn't mean to play around with that right now, but I'm intrigued now. Okay, no. Yeah, something happened here. Like, can I look through it? It is making a weird sound here. I believe. I will leave that alone for now. Maybe I will know more later. Oh, that's the family tree. In the warm glow of candlelight, the Roivers family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across its surface, obscuring the detail. If one looks closely, the family's secrets are revealed. That they all committed suicide? Maybe? We just saw someone hanging from a tree. I think it has something to do with them all going crazy. These books contain the history of the Roivers family, genealogy, birth and death records, deeds and writs. The Roivers' history is a troubled one. As Mediterranean immigrants, the early Roivers were shunned by other settlers in North America. Suspected of witchcraft, the Roivers were convicted during the witch hunts, forcing them into hiding. As memories faded, the Roivers rebuilt their lives. Okay. Still just gonna have a quick look if there's anything here. I think, is that where he died? A slight draft can be felt issuing from beneath the bookshelf, almost as though a vent or empty space is behind it. So we have a secret room here, or a secret pathway. This looming grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing on this empty room with an almost patriarchal air. Use left and right to adjust the clock hands. Didn't the clock in the hallway say something about 3:33? Who's that? Ah, okay, we don't get any description at all here. Do I also... Is that not important? Grandpa's notes? Okay, secret room. That looks like a secret office that Grandpa built here. Oh, 3 candles. A small shrine of candles. Their placement appears to be very deliberate, matching the etchings on the table and the wall's illustration. The candles are unlit. I think I have to light them later. And I think there's the sword that goes into the dining room. A diabolic drawing of a stack of human bodies, each one cemented into place. What twisted psyche could have executed this drawing? And though disturbing, it is meticulously rendered down to the subtlest detail, the precise anatomy of fractured bones and the convolution of spines and ribs entwine into a mesmerizing sight. Can I have a look at the sword? An ancient Roman weapon, a gladius, is on display above the fireplace mantel, another token of eclectic junk. So, that is ours. This is a bizarre drawing of a cyclopean city, its immense architecture bathed in an unnatural fog. The detail is incredible. As Alex studies it, she can almost imagine the city's inhabitants. A painting of a jungle-shrouded building. It seems to be a temple in Asia, perhaps from Thailand or Cambodia. Okay, well... This looks like some kind of mask. The face is serene in composure, with a faint hint of a smile, tugging at the corners of the mouth and eyes closed in deep meditation. So he was a man of culture? I think these are the places that we're going to visit. This Gothic cathedral is silhouetted against a stark light. The image is vicious and devoid of subtlety. Every brushstroke echoes the spikes of the architecture, imbuing a violent feeling as though the building itself was a harsh imposition on reality. A grim picture indeed. What do we have here? An aged page set inside of glass frame hangs on the wall, and insane scribbling covers the page. Incomprehensible to Alex. Perhaps if Alex had some kind of tome, it could be deciphered. And then... oh no. Okay, yeah. We see in the book blinking on the desk. So let's pick it up and let's see what happens.